We are on our way from China to Macau. Look at this view of this port that we're departing from rather. You can see the smog. The smog is terrible. It's like basically this is the worst air quality I've ever experienced, and now I understand why in China people are always spitting. They're always like they're doing that because the air quality is so bad. You always feel the shit in your throat, and that's why they feel the need to spit. And it's completely because of that, because I feel like I want to do the same, but I won't do that because that's disgusting. Anyways, we'll be on our way to Macau. Macau is a Portuguese colony on the tip of China. One way you can know that you are in China or amongst people from China is that you can hear or see someone clipping their toenails or fingernails. That's what's happening right behind me. They clip their toenails and fingernails anywhere they want, especially when it's not in their own home. There is not a stretch of ocean where you will not see a boat. There's just boats everywhere, whether they're fishing boats or cargo ships or something. Look at these things. These things are kind of like, I don't know what they are, but they're just hanging in the middle of the ocean, these little cranes. Almost here, we're just going underneath this bridge. And over here, that is Macau. We are in Macau. Macau is a casino city. It's just full of casinos. And this is kind of interesting. You see there's this like kind of emperor's palace, and then there's a fake volcano. It's kind of like an amusement park area. We're just gonna take a look around and see what we can see. And we'll go from there. We're just kind of winging it. We are obviously in a very busy tourist attraction area. This is the famous part of Macau. And I don't know what the actual name of the spot is in English, but in Cantonese it's Dai San Ba. There is tons and tons of people here. What day is it today? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, for a Tuesday, this is really busy. Okay, now the structure that we're looking at right now, it's the front of a church. And what had happened is that, I don't know how many years ago, the back of the church had burned down. And all that was left standing is the front, and this is a huge tourist attraction. People come here all the time to take photos. As you can see, there's probably like thousands and thousands of people here. A lot of tourists from mainland China are actually here. According to this reading here, this church suffered 3 fires. One in 1580, one in 1601, and once again in 1835. So I think it was meant to be burnt down if it suffered that many fires. It's called St. Paul's Ruins. This is the back. There's a stairwell there, but we can't go in this time. But you can see there's reinforcing like steel beams that help hold up the structure. Look at this ridiculous building, like this casino. It's crazy. We're gonna head down now. This little spot we're walking down is going to take us to some street shopping. There's going to be a lot of neat things to see, like souvenirs and food. As I mentioned before, this is a Portuguese colony, so all these store signs have to, or at least most of them, will be trilingual. It'll have English, Chinese, and Portuguese. You'll see a lot of different kind of people. You see a lot of Brazilians, Chinese, obviously, Hong Kong people, Macau people, mainlanders, and Portuguese people. Here's another view of the church from a distance. Oh wow, this is nice. Macau has 3 very famous foods. Pork chop buns, which is known as Jupapao, which is what this guy's advertising right here with the sign. Then you have potat, which is Portuguese or Macau style egg tarts. So Macau style egg tarts, and also the soy penai, which is like a ginger flavored like a milk custard. And that is actually really, really good. So I don't know if we're gonna try them all, but we're definitely gonna try some of them. These guys are getting samples of, I think it's some kind of jerky. Macau's almost famous for their beef jerky. You'll see a lot of people selling or giving away samples. Oh, what kind of samples we got here? Interesting. They have samples of these jerky. Let's try one. Let's see. Try one. Okay. This is what we're gonna try. Dai San Ba is actually not just the church, but also this entire strip that we're walking through right now. Once again, people here are trying out samples for the beef jerky. And here too, they love selling that stuff. They love eating that. More beef jerky. Wow, I'm getting a little tired of seeing all this beef jerky. Oh, they must go through a lot of it. That lady just put down a big slab. More and more people lining up for beef jerky. There's more. It's a non-stop beef jerky experience. How come she gets no love? The guy in this poster is actually the same guy that's standing right there.
On TV?
Yeah. So look at this building here, and you see how the scaffolding is actually made up of bamboo. And look, it's holding up to all this weight up above. They had to actually tie those bamboo individually. There's a guy who climbs up, no harness, no safety harness, and he just goes up there, ties them up. That's how they start working on buildings. And it's crazy because it's a pretty suicidal job and people have died. So here's the more of the Portuguese looking part of Dai Samba. You can tell because of these structures, if you look above, it's not very Hong Kong-like. They built it like that to make it, to give it that kind of European look. And also if you look at the floor, we got all these cobbled stone. And it's gonna be like that for quite a while, so that you know you're part of the whole the Dai Samba tourist area. And if you look above, they already got the Christmas lights up, so you can tell that this place will look pretty nice late at night. Oh, check that out! There's a McDonald's here. Macau is very trilingual. You gotta have Portuguese, English, and Chinese. So here we got Macau Business Tourism Center, and then it says something in Chinese. And here's Centro de Turismo de Negocios de Macau. Portuguese kind of sounds like Spanish in a way. When you're walking around Macau, like not this area, it feels like Hong Kong. It feels like maybe a quieter version of Hong Kong. It's just with a lot of casinos. Once you get to here, on the other hand, it's completely different. It's just, they made it look so nice. Here's a place that sells both the pork chop bun and the custards. Check it out, there's my egg tart, Macau style egg tart. I'm gonna bite into it. Can you believe that? They do not give out napkins. So if I make a mess, I'm kind of screwed. I just had my Pop-Tart, no, my egg tart, and it was really good. Now I'm gonna try my bun. There it is right there, holy crap. That looks great. If you walk around Dai Samba, you see a lot of people holding these bags. They're eating the same thing. Just had our pork chop bun.
That was delicious.
Yeah, it was totally good. And the thing is that it's just a bun and a pork chop, and the pork chop's in the bun, and so it's just a meat and bun. And that's the place that we bought it from. And there's this guy holding the sign, and that's the one we got. Now we're walking back to the church. Big crowd of people ahead of us. If you look above, it's kind of like Hong Kong style, and then you look this way, it's more European style. You know it's Hong Kong style when you see those air conditioner units at the top. I just realized that with all these people taking pictures, as long as I'm going like this throughout the whole way, then I'll be photobombing everybody. I'll be famous if they put this shit on Facebook. If they put all this on Facebook, I will be in every single one of their photos, in their Facebook photo albums.